Everybody out there in internet land, this is Steptoe coming to you with another episode of Steptoe Chronicles. Tonight I'll be playing the Walking Dead Survival Instant game, video game, which just came out on Tuesday. Now, while everybody else is probably playing Gears of War, I decided to pick this up. Now, this game has already, even though it just came out on Tuesday, has gotten a lot of bad reviews. They're saying that this game was rushed. It's just AMC trying to capitalize more and more on the Walking Dead franchise, which on some level it could be true. I think the game is enjoyable from the videos that I've seen. I take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. What else can you really say about it? One of the things that was the first thing they said that this game might be considered being a bad game was it was originally retailed at if I remember correctly, it was retailed at $60, and then 2 months before release, they dropped it down to $40. And if you were lucky enough to pick it up yesterday from Amazon, Amazon had it available for, what was it, $34.99, I believe. Now, me being the gamer that I am, I really don't care if it's about. I'll give any game a shot. I didn't pay real cash for it. I traded in some games, so I was able to pick it up that way. So this is just going to be me running through, and for those of you who have been waiting, I know I've been behind on my Dead Space video. I will have that hopefully up in the next couple days, and then I also promised you Aliens. That's coming too, but some of this stuff just takes time. So let's get right into it. Let's see what we have here. Okay, looks like I'm just walking in the water. Wade in the water. Weed in the water.
Blood always is black.
I don't know. Is blood always this black? So I don't know which brother I am right now. Oh, that's one of the things I forgot to mention. This game does follow the Dixon brothers, Merle and Daryl. And for those of you who actually read the comic book and not just watch the television show, you would know that the two Dixon brothers were only created for the TV show. They were not in the comic book. But as of right now, the actor who plays Daryl has been in talks with the writers from, I guess I can't go this way, with The Walking Dead to try to convince them to have him become a character in the comic book. Who, I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll see Daryl in print sometime soon. We should all have our fingers crossed. Now, one of the things that I watch both, read and watch the comic book. I'm sorry, read the comic book and watch the TV show. I kind of wish they did make it in black and white. I mean, I guess that's just me. I'm a stickler for it. Like, can you imagine what this game would have been like if it was in black and white? I mean, the comic made it all the way to issue 100 with only doing one issue in color. The rest of it was in black and white. To me, that's paying homage to the classic horror films, black and white. That's the basic way they were. It's Night of the Living Dead. That was original was in black and white, which really did get redone in color, which did have Tony Todd, who played Candyman. For those of you who know, he did play the main role of the character in the movie. Now, which I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to this, but I'm multitasking. I'm doing both. Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to kill the deer. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Maybe I should figure out which way I'm supposed to go now. Oh, I guess the compass is telling me. Maybe if I had read what they said, the compass would have said the compass points you in the right direction. So let me head back. I'm coming. I'll be there in a second. Wow. Okay, here we go. 2 walkers. Now let me just kill these 2 real quick. Now, realistically, you wouldn't use a gun to kill walkers or zombies because there's never know what might. Okay, that's what I was about to say. Looks like I'm cornered and I can't go this way, can't jump up. Maybe I can shoot my way out. Nope, can't get my gun up fast enough, and I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna hope that that was supposed to happen.
What in the hell, Dixon?
Okay, he was just bit. Okay, he's bit.
No, man. Help me.
Rule number 1, don't trust anybody who's been bit.
Okay?
Oh, okay. So I'm not one of the Dixon brothers yet. I'm the father.
Well, we could. He's too busted up.
Okay, that's true. Now, for those of you who actually watch the show, I could have swore there was no love lost between the brothers and the father, but it seems here that I'm sad that my father's been bit, and looks like I can't even put him down. Okay, I guess his gun is out of ammo. That's why he's taking mine.
Sorry, brother.
Okay, at least my brother was able to put me down. Now, one of the things I've always said, which I don't, and some people don't agree with me, if zombie apocalypse does happen, viral outbreak, whatever you want to call it, if it does happen, when you go out and you scavenge for food, I really do feel it should be, when you come back, everybody should strip naked. Everybody should strip naked, and we should check for bite marks, scratches, whatever, because it seems like there's always that one person in the group who thinks they're Superman or Superwoman and tries to hide the infection. Now, like, I'm sure at some point, since this guy's been bit, I'm gonna have to put him down, and we just don't know it yet. Okay, seems like, okay, now I'm Daryl. Splash some water in my face. Now back to The Walking Dead. As I walk around this cabin, well, somebody's got some anger issues. But then again, I just see my father get killed, so that could be the cause of it. Oh, look, a knife. All right, melee weapons, yada yada yada. Pick up my knife. Now, as I was saying, if people think about the Walking Dead TV show is one of the other characters that was in it was another character that was created for the TV show that was not in the comic book, T-Dog. Now, quite a few of us who read the original comic book, I'm sure, when we saw T-Dog, we're like, oh, that's got to be Tyrese. But no, it can't be. They changed it. It looks nothing like the character. And then, sure enough, wait, hold up. Let me just... Let's see what's going on here. I guess I got to talk to him.
Have you ever seen anything like that? If you told me about it, I'd call you a liar.
You would? See, look, he's bit. He's scratching. Look, he looks like he's getting sick. I should put him down. Put him out of his misery right now. But no, of course I'm not.
Just listen. That sounds like a whole lot of them.
It does sound like a whole lot of them.
Gather up as much as you can and meet me at the truck. Let's go then.
All right, let's go.
Daryl, remember what we learned about.
So far, it does look like they got the actor who plays the voice of Daryl to do the voice of him. Oh, I guess we'll find out Merle whenever I run across him.
Don't let him see you.
So I got to pick up supplies. So anyway, as I was saying, for those of you who've actually read the comic book, some of those people who's listening to this might not have read it. They've only watched the show. T-Dog was not in it, like I said. There was a black main character in it, and his name was Tyrese. Now, Tyrese joined Rick and the other survivors with his daughter and her boyfriend. And Tyrese was kind of like Rick's right-hand man. Now, I really wish they did write the characters into the show. Now, I'm sure they probably didn't do it yet. Tyrese is supposed, from what I understand, he is going to make an appearance on the show, but I don't think it's going to be with his daughter, because his daughter did die in the comic book. And basically, spoiler alert, if anybody who doesn't want to know who's planning on reading the comic book, turn this off now. But if you don't really care, I'll tell you anyway what happened to his daughter. It seems the daughter and the boyfriend kind of had a suicide pact. Wait, hold on. Let me just sneak up on this walker real quick. Okay, hold down the button. Yeah, right in the head. Alright, he's dead. He ain't gonna bother nobody. So yeah, like I was saying, they had a suicide pact, and what they did was, once they got to the prison, they proceeded to consummate their relationship. Finally, they had sex, and then the goal was for them to kill each other. Okay, we just push him back, slice. Okay, obviously that's not gonna work, so let's try to get behind him and execute him. Nope. No, okay, can kill him with slices. Just took too many. Yeah, so they both, after they consummated their relationship, they both had a gun and they attempted to shoot each other. But it seems the girlfriend didn't. The boyfriend did, though. The boyfriend did shoot her and put her and kill her. So then Tyrese walks in and sees his daughter dead on the ground, and then he sees the boyfriend just sitting there, and he's like, "We were supposed to do it together." And Tyrese just flips out, and Tyrese strangles him right there, cold blood, kills him. And then after he finishes strangling him, he waits a couple seconds, and then the body gets reanimated again, and he kills him again. So he was able to put him down twice. What is this hanging from this tree? Okay, don't know what that is. Let's just go in this direction now. Back up. Back up. Let me just sneak up behind him. Okay, this looks like a really good technique I've noticed. If I push them real quick and can sneak behind them, I can stab them in the back of the head and execute them real fast. So far, I like the graphics of it. I would like to have seen this in black and white. That's just me. Maybe some people don't want to play black and white video games. Just switch to the hammer. Let's see if I can do an execution with the hammer. And no, I go straight for the stab. Okay, so I guess I can't execute him with the hammer. Alright, that's one gas tank. And I have been doing some research in this game. There are collectibles. Anybody who's an achievement hunter like me out there, you can, from what I understand, get everything in one playthrough. There's 3 achievements that are possibly to miss. One of them is Squirrel Collector, which I collected one of the squirrels already, and the other one is finding all the cars. I do not know how many cars there are. Let me just throw this glass over there, duck down, pick up this gas tank. Okay, obviously the other 2 got distracted, but this guy wants to come try to get me, so let me push him back. And push him again. I'm trying to get behind him, but obviously it's not working that way. Okay, he smacked me, so I'm gonna bash his brains with my trusty hammer. Alright, now which way am I supposed to go? Is there anything else for me to collect? No. Alright, I guess I gotta go meet him at the truck, if I remember correctly. There's the truck. Alright, let me just zip past these zombies. Now, one of the things that I've also thought of is, like, they don't mention they don't use the phrase zombies in the damn show. It's just, or the comic book, they just call them walkers. They call them walkers, biters, geeks, roamers, but not zombie. Okay, looks like I got past the first part. And I collected 1 squirrel. Oh, look, I got 2 achievements. Let's see what 2 achievements I got. Let's see what we got here as soon as it loads. Okay. Okay, not being grabbed and cleaning the first part. Woohoo, 2 achievements down. Only a few more to go. So let's pick which way I can go. Alright, so it says there are 3 routes I can go. I can go the highway, I can go the back roads, or I can go the streets. It seems which direction I take uses a lot of gas. So what we're going to do is we'll take the streets. It only uses about half a tank of what I have, so the streets, here we come.
Not a damn thing.
No, not a damn thing.
Ain't working either. Hey, about your dad? I
So,
don't know what to say about it.
let's see.
Leave it be.
Leave it be,
Gotta
yeah.
tell Merle what happened. Yeah, I suppose we do.
Said this kind of reminds me of watching these 2 good old boys, just Merle and Dow. Kind of reminds me of the Dukes of Hazzard. For those of you who remember the Dukes of Hazzard, who were fortunate to grow up between end of 70s, 80s, great TV show, Dukes of Hazzard, Bo and Luke Duke, used to drive around, and General Lee, Uncle Jesse, Daisy Duke. Now, Daisy Duke, that's where the title for the shorts came from, because she always used to wear short shorts. And then there was Boss Hogg, and Roscoe Pete Coltrane was Boss Hogg's right-hand man. And then there was Enos, I believe it was Enos, if I remember correctly how to pronounce it, who actually married Daisy. Go figure. Hot chick marries the shy, quiet guy. Doesn't happen in real life, but it happened in the TV show. Now, great TV show. Show was on the air for about, if I remember correctly, 5-6 seasons. And then there was the time when Bo and Luke, the actors who played them, I know I'm getting off the topic of The Walking Dead, but sometimes you gotta ramble on about other things. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, there was a time when CBS, which is what channel did it, wanted to pay them. They wanted more money, and CBS was like, "No, we're not going to give you more money." And they were like, "Well, if you don't going to give us more money, we're going to walk." And they were like, "Okay, walk." So they walked, and for 1 season, which was classified as being the worst season of the show, they brought in Bo and Luke, who were cousins, brought in their other cousins, who would take over driving around the General Lee in Hazard County. Now, Now, one of the things that it did happen was they wrote it that Bo and Luke went off to go drive for NASCAR or whatever, some racing ring, and the season was horrible. As soon as they left that 1 season, the ratings plummeted to the factor that CBS begged for them to come back. So they brought them back, and the other 2 cousins went off on their merry way. Now, there was a movie that they did. Daisy was played by Jessica Simpson. Bo and Luke were played by Johnny Knoxville, and the actor, I think his first name is Sean, I don't remember his last name, but he played Stifler in American Pie. Gotcha. Horrible movie. They also got Burt Reynolds to play Boss Hogg. One of the things always amazing about these made-for-TV movies, they always pick actors that make no sense. If in the show Boss Hogg was call him seasonally plump actor who played him, why would you have Burt Reynolds, who was not plump in any way, play him? Alright, so I guess I gotta go up this ladder. Alright, let's see. Yeah, nice setup you got up here. All right, let's go over this way. Let me just duck down. Oh, go talk to him. See what he's got to say. Police officer.
Jimmy Blake, last standing officer of the Sedalia SO.
Good for you.
Cycles all over this place too.
The biters?
The cycles all over this place.
Everywhere, man.
Sorry. Yeah, it just makes me think of Dukes of Hazzard. In the back of my mind, I can hear the song playing. Just the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Sorry. Again, I grew up in the 70s. Well, sorry, I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. But, I mean, so far, this game isn't that bad. I mean, it's a first-person shooter. I mean, I would have probably preferred third-person, because this is the second title game to have the Walking Dead title. There was the other one that started off as an Xbox Live Arcade title and a PSN title. I've been playing that, too. It came out with, it was done by Tattletale, which did the Wallace and Gromit series, the Back to the Future series. I haven't finished it yet. I'm maybe on, it's got 5 parts. I'm in the second part. But see, this is one of the biggest problems I always have. I play way too many games. Again, like I said, I'm sure some of you out there are waiting for me to continue with my Dead Space, who's actually watching it, my Dead Space storyline, but eventually I will get back to that. I have the videos, just don't have time to post it. Which is amazing because I just picked this up this week, and then what's next week? Next week is the is BioShock, and then the week after that's Defiance, and then the week after that is DC Injustice, Gods Among Us. I guess I can't go to the fence, but I'm gonna pick that up, and all these games I plan to play, and there's not time to find them, to play them all. But we're just bashing this guy's brains. Come on. I'll just smack his head against the wall. Now, realistically, would I continue to bash him with a hammer, or would I try to grab him by the head and bash his head against the wall? So, let me just continue on going this way. Oh, wow, I didn't see him there. Okay, all right. Just bash him. Stab in the back of it. So, yeah, it does work. Ooh, look, supplies. I guess I'm going to have to start training with people at some point. I've got to find that guy's batteries. You'd figure they would be around here somewhere. But, wow. Okay. As soon as I come out the door, there he is. Alright, yes, I know. Alright, just back up. Just stab him in the head. Alright, I guess I'm doing this wrong. I didn't read that correctly. I think I'm supposed to, I don't know if I'm supposed to wait for the RT to pop up, but I'm not going to stand there and get bit. I'm just going to keep stabbing them until they die. Alright. Now, wouldn't use a hammer with the hammering part facing that way. I would use the part with the nail. I would go for just the quick strikes. Climb on top of here. Look around. Of course, now that walker sees me, so now I should get down. Alright. Getting a lay of the land. Alright, there's a gas station. Let me go this way. Alright, see if I can get over here. Nope, that's locked. Somebody has the key I gotta find. No, that's locked too. Hey, you over here. Where? The door's locked. Oh, wait. Somebody's coming. Is it open over here? No. Bash his brain in. Push him. Push him back. Push him back. Way back. Okay, let's see if I can find him. And go straight for the stab in the head. Alright, no. There's no ladder. Let's go back to the door. See, let's try going this way. No. Okay, can I go this way? No. No. Alright, obviously I'm not paying attention. There's no ladder. So, hold on. Oh, there he is. Sorry about that, y'all. My cell phone was ringing. I got a phone call. And for those of you who do know what that was the theme song from The Legend of Zelda. What popped in my head right now is not many people might know what T-Dog's actual name is. T-Dog, the T stands for Theodore. His name is Theodore Douglas, even though it's not mentioned in the show. And the thing is that some other people might not know is the actual show, it takes place 5.5 months after the Walkers took over the world. Interesting little fact and tidbit. I was online the other day and I was reading an article about the filming of The Walking Dead. There was one episode, right, during the filming of this particular episode where Merle, Dixon, the rest of the survivors are on the top of the department store, and Merle is shooting, who's played by Michael O'Rourke, is shooting his gun off on the roof. That people did not know what was going on, and that people nearby saw him and thought he was a sniper, so they called the cops. And the SWAT team showed up, but thankfully they showed them that they were filming the episode and they weren't real bullets. Oh crap, this is what I get for talking. I ramble off and I'm getting attacked by 4 zombies. Wow, okay, obviously this is not going good in my favor. I was able to take one of them down. Now I know what you're thinking, why don't I run? No, I'm not running, I'm going to stand my ground. A real man stands and fights. Come on, get him, get off me. And just oh, okay. Maybe I should have ran. Alright, let's try this again. As soon as it finishes loading. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, nobody got arrested. They showed them that they had permits to film, and that they was just blanks. Let's see. You'll just wait for this thing to finish loading. Now, one of the things that I think of the difference between the comic book and the show, one of the differences that Shane actually lived as long as he did. For the factor of Rick didn't kill Shane in the comic book. And that's the other thing about the comic book. Their relationship that he had with Lori, and the comic book, it was a one-time thing. One time. In the TV show, they tried to make it more realistic. They had them be more of an off and on again, off again. Wow, I didn't see him there. Maybe I should turn on the flashlight for trying to go into a dark store. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find these batteries for the guy on the roof with the gun. Because maybe if I can find the batteries from him, he can give me some ground cover like he said he would. Yeah, during the show, they made it like an off again, on again relationship. But in the comic book, it was just a one-time thing. And Rick didn't kill Shane in the comic book. Again, spoiler, who killed Shane was Carl. Shane was actually flipping out, and it was like he felt like, again, like in the comic book, which they kind of did, is that Rick was trying to take over the group, and Shane couldn't have it. So Shane and Rick are out in the woods, and Shane pulls a gun on Rick and is about to shoot him, and Carl just pops a bullet in him and yells, "Don't you shoot my dad!" And he shoots him, and is he gonna get up? Yes, I knew he was gonna get up. Lucky strike, one-hit kill. Look, a computer. Now, when I pick up, if this was realistic, I try to take something else in this room, like a quick weapon to throw to distract him. Like I take up that hard drive, that desktop. Is that just me? Nobody else wants to think I should pick up the desktop? Of course you can't. And Carl shoots him, and shoots him in the neck, and he bleeds out that way. And then Rick buries him, and Rick does eventually come back once he realizes what happens to people who aren't bit, and he digs up Shane and then kills Shane. Alright, push him back here, see if I can bash his brain. Yeah. Wow, his head just went into the wall. That's a glitch. Alright, let me see. Is he getting up? No. Nothing in this freezer, so let's continue to go this way. So, yeah. Wow, got him quick in the back of the head. No batteries. Where are these batteries I'm supposed to find? I don't know where these batteries are. Wow. Okay, we just bashed this crawler in the head. Got him. Is he dead yet? Yeah, now he's dead. Good. Alright, let's try going this way. No, nothing. Where? I cannot find these batteries to save my life. See if I can jump over this van. This truck. No. I can take the boxes. That's a neat trick, but I can't jump over it. Let me just try going back in here. See, try again to see if I can bash this wall. No, I can't. All right, let's go back inside the convenience store then. So one of the other things about the show, between the show and the comic book, was Dale and Andrea's relationship. In the comic, well, in the show, Dale and Andrea have, like, I guess, a father-daughter relationship. In the comic book, for those of you who actually read the comic book, it was a little bit more different. He was in that. Dale, for his old ass, was giving it to her. I guess maybe they didn't think that was realistic to write into the the TV show. I guess they would think, why would anybody want to watch these two people make out? But yeah. And we first find that out in the comic book when they get to the, what was the name of that estate? It is the Wiltshire Estates. And the Wiltshire Estates was this housing community that they come across in the dead of winter. And they're like, it's a gated community. They get in and they think that they finally made it. They get into these houses. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have done that. Shoot, I meant to heal myself, not pull out a gun and shoot a bullet. All right, let me heal myself because I know something's coming. I know they heard that. I know they're coming. No, put the gun away. Pull the knife back up. I know they're coming. I know it. No, just go this way. Shh. See? Knew it. Wow, 2. Let me go back outside. Come on. No, go back outside. I need some distance. Wow, he bitch smacked me. So, that's right. I'm gonna punch you back in the face. Zombie punch. Oh, crap. Come on. I don't want to die again. It's just, okay, 1 down, 1 to go. All right, come on. Go behind him. Let's go for the execution. No, I'm trying to kill you, but stabbing you in the head, and it's not working. All right, I'm just going to have to slice you until you die. So anyway, I'm back to the estate. It was this housing community surrounded by gates and whatnot, and they get inside and they think they finally made it. There's houses, there's running water. I don't remember there was running water, but there was food in the pantry, and they were like, "Oh, we finally made it," and it was great, and everything's perfect, and the next day, after a good night's sleep, well, besides the fact that that's when they actually show in the comic book, they show Dale and Andrea going at it. And in the comic book, the next day, Rick is outside. He's looking at the gated community. He's getting a sense of his bearings. And there was a sign, and before, there was snow on it. And I guess, again, they didn't see the sign because the sign had half snow on it. They didn't see the whole writing, but there was a warning on the side. If I remember correctly, it was, again, like the chain door. It said dead inside. But of course, they didn't listen. Oh crap! We just close this door, keep them out. So then they realize that they can't do it. They can't stay there. So then they get in their little RVs and whatnot, and they continue on them anyway. But yeah, that's when we find out that what? Oh no, there's somebody over there. What? Oh crap! They broke into the door. Shoot! All right, let me try to get some distance between them. All right, there's 3, right? 3. All right. Just get that guy. Okay, just come on. Back off. Got him. 1 down, 2 to go. All right, no, get off me. Stop. I don't want to kiss you. No, don't want to. I have no love for you. Right in the chin. All right, you just missed. Come on, got him. So yeah. The snow melted from the sign, and it was like, I remember, and then they realize that they're in trouble, but it's too late, as one of these characters, Donna, who was never in the show, gets bitten and she dies, and they leave the community, which is overrun by the walkers. The other thing that amazes me, right, in the show, there was, I don't remember exactly how many it was. I think there was only 10 of the mains, and the main when before they get to Atlanta in the beginning of the series, there was 20 people in that camp. Only 11 of those characters that were actually in the show were actually in the comic book. Now, many people who might not know, it's like for those of you who actually listen to the podcast that I take part in, if you didn't know, there's this great website, again, it's called The Geek Brew. Now, well, let me just kill this guy real quick. Geekbrew.com, great website. You should all check it out. You should go there, you should check out the website, and while you're there, there'll be a link for Amazon. You should click on that, and you should buy something from Amazon. But if you're going to buy something from Amazon, make sure you go to thegeekbrew.com first and then click on the picture of the Amazon. That'll really benefit us in the long run. So anyway, yeah, we also do a podcast which is now, for those of you who don't know, is available on iTunes for free. Now, one of the things that we talked about on the podcast is one of the theories. Now, the big theory is that in Walking Dead, that the virus that causes people to become walkers upon death is not contagious. Everyone already has it. It is somehow either in the air or the water. It is speculated that a walker's bite and possible scratches, however, are always fatal. They are. People who expire for reasons other than zombie bites or scratches will reanimate unless the brain is severely damaged prior to death. Now, good thing these guys are in these cells. Now, like back to the CDC episode, the season finale of the Walking Dead TV show, they said upon death, it depends. You can be reanimated in a matter of minutes. Depends on your basic physical form and the way you lived your life, I guess. All right, let me go this way. All right. Can I go this way? I know I shouldn't have did that, but I wanted to see if I hit the car, if the car alarm would go off. All right, let me just jump over the fence. But yeah, again, like I said, go to thegeekbrew.com. Great website. There you can see my videos. You can see Sofa King Crispy's videos. You can see a great Minesweeper video that's done by one of the other members of the site, the engineer. And then you can also, like I said, go to iTunes and download the Geek Brew podcast. Great podcast. So far we got 5 episodes up. We try to average, at least trying to do 1 to 2 a week. But yeah, if you like hearing the sound of my voice, please. If you like to hear everybody else's voice, you just stab him in the head real quick. Alright, let's go this way. So far this game is actually pretty fun. I'm pretty much probably going to cut this video short in a couple minutes because I hear it's either my daughter, my little sidekick Olivia, behind me whimpering, or there's a walker in my house. So that means she's going to want to get up and be fed soon. So what I'll do is I'll keep playing until I die, which I'm sure it's not going to be that long. I'm looking at my health. There's not that much, so I'm just going to keep walking. Let me just sneak up behind this guy. Yeah. On a quick note, I want to end with a thought that popped in my head. Is thinking about racism, right? A lot of people think racism is gone. I think it is not as strong as it once was, but in certain areas it is. And one of the areas that I think it really is strong is in video games. Because if you actually think about it, how many video games can you say that had a black male character as the main character that sold well? You can't. And you can't. The only one I could possibly think of is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and that would probably be the only Grand Theft Auto I did not finish, because my problem I had with it was every other word was M this, N that, and I was like, you know what? We don't really talk all like that. Some of us do, but not all of us. So that's probably why I didn't finish it. But yeah, think about it. I'm going to continue this topic on my next video for The Walking Dead, but just to leave you with a thought. Think about it. If Master Chief took off his helmet and it showed that there was a brother underneath it, like if they were doing the Halo movie and they got The Rock to play Master Chief, but you didn't know it was The Rock playing Master Chief until the end of the movie when he takes his helmet off, your mind would be blown, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? You would just be like, oh my god, Master Chief is black? I don't think the world can handle that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, if you disagree, please sound off below in the comments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go this way. And if you can think of a game that sold well, that had a minority, a black person as the main character, please. Maybe you can think of something I couldn't think of. And I died. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video on that note. Be on the lookout for the next video of The Walking Dead. Well, y'all have a good night. Later.